Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. So, we're on Blue Mage, and we've got our Caliburnus ready, and we're gonna go and do the final mission for the Voracious Resurgence. We've gathered some people by yelling, and it seems like it'll be okay, maybe. They claim that we can do it, so we're gonna go names off, and we're gonna try. And let's see. Although I don't know what trust they want, but apparently we've got a master level rune fencer and a scholar and a dark knight with us that has an Empyrean afterglowed. So we might be okay. Should I use... which trust should I use? Okay. Okay, so we're going in. I think you can keep popping them. That'll be interesting. Gwara? Okay. Not exactly sure what to expect here, so... He's got like clones of us spawned. I guess the rune fencer is tanking them and just not giving a fuck. Man, these guys are strong. Of course, our blue mage is just, you know, not really in a good spot. Let's see, do we got Winds of Promi? We should have Winds of Promi. No, I don't have Winds of Promi set. I'm stupid. All right, we got the kill shot. But that's just the first half, of course. I did not expect that our confrontation would take such a turn. I suppose the world is filled with exceptions. You may consider this to be my response. It is the answer of the world itself. See the results of the choice you have made. However, know that Chaos has made a different choice. Huh? Calm Wind, I see you are all alright. Our entire army has been annihilated. Annihilated? Chaos was... It was no illusion, it was the real thing. What do you mean? You see, Chaos has already arrived. What? We're doomed! Wait, there's no way we can beat Chaos without the weapon. There's no use. If only we had realized what was happening sooner. Do you think you'll make the same choice when face to face with Chaos? Now I call upon the very power of my soul. Come hither. The traitor! I shall admit my defeat and return to Valhalla to recover from my wounds. He's running away. I shall let Chaos decide whether you are to live or die. Garazu Horeizu! But Dada and Guribu, oh Guribu? I think that's Lutete's parents. That's not possible. Optima! Why? Please, what you have done is unforgivable. You and your soul shall vanish into nothingness. Well, at least there's some Tarus cleaning up after another Taru mess. Who are you? They are from the time when the traitor lived in Vanadiel. They are the two mages that bested him then. We could not have asked for better reinforcements. Do Galaxies, Odin asked us to deliver a message. What is it? You must defend the gate to the underworld. If the gate is opened, then Odin's power can join him in Valhalla. Odin will need that power in order to defeat Chaos. Chaos, the one true Chaos, is heading this way. Even though there have been sightings east of Mount Helga Shell and Valhalla? Couldn't that just be one of Chaos's illusions? If that is true, then we must buy Odin time until his power can be restored. Leave it to us. We've got the hero with the legendary weapon on our side. So you're the new wielder of the legendary weapon. Take care. This Chaos is the equal of the one from 5,000 years ago. In fact, it's safe to say that they are one and the same. You mean because they look the same? It's not the same as the beast that hatched from the egg? 5,000 years ago, Chaos was defeated by the Beastman army in Vana'diel, but that was not the end of it. It arrived at a world steeped in stagnation and began devouring the souls that were trapped there. This land of stagnation is what served as the basis for the current Valhalla. It is said that Odin was drawn to that world, and it took all the power he could muster to defeat Chaos. However, he was unable to put an end to Chaos as everyone had hoped. Seriously? Well, it was actually something that we just learned ourselves the other day. For although Chaos vanished following Odin's mightiest blow, a giant egg appeared in its place. At the time, Odin had yet to give the power contained within his left eye to the Galka. Despite that, he was unable to destroy the egg for the next 5,000 years. No matter what he tried, he was unable to make even the slightest crack. It was because Chaos drew upon the power from the crystals in the astral plane where the gods themselves slumbered. Even if the egg were to be damaged, the power of the crystals would immediately restore it. So that egg survived for 5,000 years? Eventually, Garazu Horeizu was able to hatch it. Yes, although Chaos is the source of it all. You must help Odin regain his power so that he can defeat Chaos. Look, that must be due to his power. Whoa! Is that Chaos? I feel its presence within my very being. So Garazu Horeizu has fallen. The Zillart, the one true beings, are powerful and glorious, divine entities blessed with eternal life. Those living in the present believe they were descendants of the Zillart. However, they are but mere pretenders. 10,000 years have passed since the end of the one true world, meaning that such pretenders are all that remain. This is unbearable. Vana'diel is a world filled with naught but weak, transient, and grotesque beings. I find the mere existence of the weak to be repulsive. Although you may not become a god, you can become part of a god, part of me. What just happened? But that was his own ally. Is that a World Eater weapon you possess? That must mean you are a descendant of the Zillart. I'm a descendant of Promathia. Promathia, I know that name from somewhere. The whispers of the gods descended from the astral plane, their voices echo from up high. Could it be? Are you a descendant of the gods? Is the reason for the chosen people's divinity because they are descended from the gods themselves? If what you say is true, then you should possess a power greater than any terrestrial avatar. If so, you should take a cue from Garazu Horeizu and accept your destiny. Make your choice! Aww. My destiny destroyers! That single blow took out all their lives. That is the strength of terrestrial avatars such as Chaos, who can freely wield the power of the crystals. That technique absorbs the life force of living beings. If we can protect Calm Wind and the weapon, we may have a chance at victory. Understood. We'll do our best to keep them safe. We're counting on you, Calm Wind. Actually doing stuff with real people, real strangers in an MMO. Imagine that. Gwora Throne, huh? Such an interesting name for the fucked up throne room. Ooh. Some spicy music here. So from what my brother told me about this, I basically want to be spamming the sudden lunge. And according to the Rune Fencer in our group, we can just endlessly spam trusts. And I guess he said to keep resummoning them or something, maybe? I'm not sure. This is some fucking epic music. And that rune fencer's taken like no damage. These guys really made this seem easy. Rip these out. Some epic music. I'm glad the fight's lasting a while. Yeah, there was no way we were going to beat this with just trust. Holy cow. This fight's got it all, man. Got the Souls of the Dead coming in, Rage Lease and stuff. Wild there. kill shot on Chaos as well. Epic! But man, Wizard Stick and Tockley really... Shining bright in divinity, the one true being. Yet why do you insist on living among these hideous creatures? I shall await the answer following another 5,000 years of slumber. Bro just called us God, basically. At last, this must be the blood of chaos. What is this? The wounds are healing. Ah yes, of course, chaos's power is the power of the crystals, the power of life itself. That black mist is Chaos's blood. The power of the crystals is filled with the power of life itself. It's just as the legends foretold. The weapon has regained its power. Now Calmwind and I can finally put an end to Chaos. Chaos, where are you, you coward? Come and get some of us. Look, Chaos's body is transformed into an egg. Its body? Did this happen after you defeated Chaos? Oh no, have we been played all along? Wait, look, the egg gets... Is that a World Eater egg? That's correct. Chaos has returned to its accursed egg form. Does that mean this will all repeat itself in another 5,000 years? The egg seems to be drawing from the power of the crystals. Perhaps it intends to recover from its wounds and hatch again in 5,000 years. There's no way I'm going to let that happen. Everyone, follow me! Huh? Not even the legendary weapon itself can crack it? That egg is different from the ones that came before. It is not a World Eater egg that was laid by Chaos. This egg serves as a sort of shell and armor for Chaos, forming a virtually indestructible fortress. As such, you cannot destroy it. Not even Odin himself was able to do so 5,000 years ago. So what are we supposed to do? What about Calmwind? Sure, why not? I'm afraid there's nothing you can do either. I apologize for keeping thee waiting, O brave hero who defeated Chaos. Lord Odin! I must offer thee the highest praise. Though there hath been many sacrifices, this victory was absolutely essential. However, this egg doth. I wonder if it shan't simply repeat the same cycle of woe following Chaos's end 5,000 years ago. At the time, mine only choice was to place a seal on Chaos's egg. I dug a pit in the mountain of Helgafell in Valhalla and buried it in darkness. Wouldst it were that simple. Even such efforts were not enough to destroy it. So not even a god like Odin himself is powerful enough to destroy this egg? Lord Odin, if you could restore the power of your left eye, then perhaps you could destroy the egg? I refuse to abandon hope. Mayhap this time things shall follow a different path. Very well, the time hath come. I summon thee to this place. My left eye, which I entrusted to the Galcon. In accordance with the ancient vow, I shall receive its divine power. Along with the recollections of the Talekeeper that reside within the eye. Our chance hath arrived. My knight, thine efforts in Vanadil were most admirable. Within the weapon lieth a power befitting your unwavering soul and compassion. As for thee, Gloom Phantom. Huh? Me? Somehow thou art also capable of wielding the weapon. The sword, he restored it. It must be due to Chaos's blood. Knowest that the power needed to fulfill thy duties resides within thy weapon. Oh, that's a most wonderful news. The time hath come for the three of us to combine our strength. Together, let us forge a divinity that is powerful enough to destroy the World Eater Egg once and for all. By the three of us, you mean Odin, me, and Calm Wind? Indeed, if you take the godly power of Lord Odin and combine it with the two weapons, it may be just enough to sever the power of the crystals from the astral plane. The time hath come to launch our assault. Now wail as thy soul is bestrewn across the plains of Valhalla. And everybody just gets up because they're getting chaos blood all over them. Did we do it? It'd be smashed to pieces. We were actually able to break it. Thou hast done well. As proof of Chaos's complete and utter destruction, the path to the astral plane is closed. The turmoil enveloping the living and the dead within this place shall soon subside. Behold, the brave souls who fell in battle are being revived. Calm Wind. It would seem you were successful. Amazing, you must tell us all about it. The time hath come for the living and the dead to go their separate ways. I leave the rest to thee, Duke Aloces. Fare thee well, my knight. I look forward to our next encounter. Hey, what just happened? We've returned to Castle Zuval. Isn't it obvious we're home? I'm cold and tired. I just want to rest. Although it seems that Duke Alices wants to talk to you. You've been summoned. Do you remember the place where we often met? It's near the Beastine Glacier in Zarkabard. We'll see you there. Makes me pleased as punch that we got the kill shot. Although, definitely Talk Leave and Jimbo Slice. Like, look at how much damage Jimbo Slice is doing per hit, man. He's hitting harder than my warrior does. I don't know if that's with or without. Well, I guess it would have to be without Aftermath because we have to use the stage 2 primes. But yeah, that Scholar was keeping us up too through sheer Embrava and Regen 5 and spot cures here and there. I don't know how much he was curing the Rune Fencer though. The Rune Fencer seemed like he was just not... I don't think I saw his HP go under 3,500. Like, I'd have to watch the video again, but that was pretty legit. Like, he was... They were kicking butt, dude. They carried me through that. Pretty awesome. And what's going to be even more awesome is we're going to be able to get our ring, the ring that we want. Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I have something wrong with my intestines. Like, there's probably ulcers or gastroenteritis or something, and it's chronic too. It's been this way since 2019. Oh, whoa, what? Hey! It's Apathetic AJ! Dang it, you got away before I could apply the bandage. Okay, let's see. Yeah, if we tried to do that solo, we probably would have been squished. Like, we might have beaten Garazu Horeizu, but we would have been squished by Chaos. It's like, you know, you saw how much trouble we had with the with just the illusion fight, right? Like, we barely beat the illusion fight. There's no way we would have, like, I think we'd probably have to be like Master Level 30 or something. Maybe even more than that. We'd probably have to be like Master Level 50 and on the right job to even, like, solo it. And I don't even know what job that would be. Let's examine Mr. Jimbo Slice there. Oh, he's Master Level 7 Dark Knight. Yeah, no wonder he's hitting so fucking hard. Full sack patas. Got a augmented abyssal bead necklace. Yeah. Pretty nice. Apparently that's his brother's character, though. He actually sent me a tell on a different character. I was like, I can bring my brother's Dark Knight. I was like, okay. Beastmen have all gone back home. Prepared some gifts for me, huh? Lord Odin is all-knowing. Delivering gifts to your homes. Lord Odin stated that the thing Calm Wind requires most of all is potential. One's potential is based on a series of choices that open the way to their future. That is why you must make each and every choice yourself. Potential choices. Garazu Horeizu was saying the same thing. Does that mean that Calm Wind can choose from multiple different items? That is correct. You may choose from the following 7 items. And there's these rings. And we got a superbly good nuking ring. And obviously that magic accuracy is really high too for landing like enfeebles and stuff. But for the jobs that we have, I don't see a lot of value in that, personally. Yeah. We got Garibu's ring, and it's got magic evasion, and it's got all status element resistance plus 20, which is basically magic evasion for enfeebles, right? So against enfeeblement, this is 40 magic evasion. Pretty damn good. And region plus 2 and refresh plus 2, that's like wearing 2 Stakini plus 1 rings in 1 ring slot. So it's actually a really good ring, and definitely something you should consider if you're like a backline player. However, we are not a backline player, and so we're just going to opt to get other stuff for that sort of thing in the future. Then we've got Cornelia's ring. It's green and beautiful, just like Cornelia. It has weapon skill damage plus 10%, and it's been confirmed to basically be just really good for every weapon skill. It's better than the 30 million gil ring Epamimondo's from... It's like wearing 2 of those, again in 1 ring slot. This is a very solid contender for any ring, anyone choosing the ring, because everyone needs the weapon skill in this game in the modern era. Except for dedicated backline in the highest end fights. And it's a very solid choice. I think most people choose this ring. Then we got Rage Elise's ring. It's basically defending ring on steroids. But since we already have the defending ring, we don't really need it at all. Like, I mean, it would be kind of cool to get minus 20% damage taken from just your ring slots, because then you'd only have to find 30% elsewhere, which you could probably do with, oh, let's see. You get, if you use, you know, usually the neck and the back, that would get you up to 30. Then you just need 20% from somewhere else. So I guess it would let you switch out 2 pieces of gear, like from your head or feet or something, if you really wanted to. So it's not like it's completely bad, but it's actually quite funny that this is no longer a solid option. Like, it's probably one of the weaker options you could choose. Then we have Leko Haboka's ring, and This ring is basically the best TP phase ring in the entire game. This ring will cause you to have to change all of your TP setup layouts because of the haste. And then the store TP is the big thing. And the critical hit rate is also a big thing. So this basically just turns your TP phase into, this fucking monstrous thing. I mean, like, think about it. 10% haste in the ring slot. Like, the only other ring we've ever seen that has haste on it is the Blitz ring, which was 1% haste. So this is 10%, right? So you could actually swap out pieces completely, like, in your main body slots, upwards of 10% haste, right? This would actually let us cap haste without a belt. So we could use a completely different belt, a better belt than what we currently use. But frankly, since that's basically the swap, right? Like you basically you can use this ring instead of a belt. In my mind, I don't think that it just completely juices your TP phase to the point where like it's a must pick. Although I've read a lot of people on the forums swear by it. They're just like, this is the best ring, no contest. I pull the biggest numbers with this. Amazing, 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 amazing. Right? It does look pretty damn good to me. Like, it's hard to just look at that and be like, no. Because, I mean, like, look at, it's also good for dexterity-based weapon skills. Any critical hit-based weapon skills as well. Like, think about it, like, from perspective of other gear as well. There's a bunch of other gear that has critical hit rate on it. That's just a flat critical hit, rate addition. And in our current gear on Warrior, I believe, if we were to make like an ambuscade cape with critical hit rate on it, we could get, with the Ragnarok Aftermath, I think we could get upwards of plus, let's see, 10, 20, 30, and then Flame of Hands have like, was it 6 or 8? I think it's 8. Yeah, we could get like 38%, plus 38% critical hit rate, like before dexterity calculations. So we'd probably be critting like half the time. Guaranteed every third attack, basically. But, the thing about it is, I don't think it's good enough in enough ways, outside of that. Like, but, like, other than Cornelia's, it's like, again, a top 3 pick, in my opinion. Then you got Fickblitz's ring, which is for weirdos. You see it's double attack plus 10, subtle blow plus 10. I don't know why they left out the percentages for double attack. But then you see your pet, right? Your pet gets a bunch of accuracy and magic accuracy for its pet moves, but also damage plus 10%. So that looks like a wickedly powerful ring for Beastmaster, Summoner, and Puppet Master. But again, it's mainly for your pet, right? It's not for you. It's for weirdos that love the pet jobs. I have no doubt that it's an amazing ring for those pet jobs, but I don't think it's for us. And then we have this. Ephramad's ring. Strength plus 10, dexterity plus 10, agility plus 10, 20 to every form of physical accuracy, so ranged accuracy, normal accuracy, attack, and ranged attack. And then physical damage limit plus 10%. And quite frankly, I think this ring is my pick. And there's many reasons. One, for any physical weapon skill, it's pretty much as solid as you can get, whether it's a ranged weapon skill or just a melee weapon skill. Most melee weapon skills are based off strength. You need strength to meet the floor strength check anyway. Strength also counts as attack, so this ring in one ring slot gives basically 30 attack. Same thing with dexterity and accuracy. This ring basically gives us 30 accuracy to our main hand weapon. The dexterity adds to crit rate. For any dexterity-based, crit-based weapon skill, it helps. Agility is for ranged attacks. Agility also allows us to dodge and parry more. Pretty minor consideration there, but still. For the ranged accuracy, the agility slots into that as well. So that makes this the best ring for TP phase for ninja, because of Daken. It makes it the best ranged attack and ranged ring in the game for physical ranged attacks. The 10 agility is nothing to sneeze at with regards to like lead and salute or true flight as well, I'm pretty sure, because they have high agility modifiers. There's several melee weapon skills that also have agility modifiers. And that's all before we get to the physical damage limit plus 10%. Alright, now physical damage limit is an interesting stat. Basically what it is, every weapon type has a ratio for attack versus monster defense. Basically, one-handed weapons have like a ratio of like, I think it's like 3.5 by default or something. Two-handed weapons are mostly 4.5. I think hand-to-hand and some other ones are like 3.8. Then like scythes is like 5.0. And some jobs have the physical damage limit plus, or damage limit plus job trait that adds 0.1 to that. Essentially meaning, if you cap your attack values versus a monster's defense, such that you actually meet the ratio for your weapon type, you will do literally as much damage as possible. And what physical damage limit plus does is lets that go higher, the ratio go higher, so that you literally deal more damage. It's only something that occurs with very high-end buffs, so it's not something that's going to occur for us regularly. But basically, anytime we get into a group with actual buffs or actual people, it will be something that occurs. And with that taken into consideration, right, I feel like this is the best ring to pick, because it's not just a weapon skill ring, right? Like, with the accuracy and the attack, it's for TP phase as well. And it just increases your flat damage, right? Like, whereas Lekko's is like all nice because it lets you weapon skill faster and alter your gear sets and crit more during the TP phase. Right? This actually just increases the flat amount of damage you are doing, whether you're criticaling or not. And then there's a lot of high-end fights that require like 1500 accuracy or more. This is 30 accuracy in one slot. That's not a body slot or your cape slot. You can't come by that much accuracy generally from like belts. I think the +2 dynamic divergence necklaces have about that much, but they've got to be augmented really, and not all of them have it for every job. You can't come by it in earrings. The highest accuracy earrings that I know of are certain +1 or +2 sortie earrings, which are insanely rare, but only for specific jobs. And then you know, other rings also do not have this much accuracy on them. So that's a big consideration for us because, you know, we don't have that. And this ring's actually kind of fallen to the wayside when people argued about these rings, in my opinion. I mean, plenty of people do pick this ring, but it's like for most the way most people on the forums seem to see it, it's a choice between Lekko's or Cornelia's. And but the way I see it, it's a toss-up, and Ephramad's is the winner for me. Other people said that the only one that makes any actual difference is this one, because it alters sets for both tanks and healers and supports, and prevents things that you don't want to happen because of the large amount of magic evasion. that's available nowhere else. And I can totally see that. But the nice thing is that this isn't a forever choice, no matter what we pick. We can actually come back once per conquest tally and get a different one if we want to. If we want to try out a different one, we can. But for now, I feel like, given our current gearing stipulations and the jobs we like playing, Ephramad's Ring is the clear-cut choice. So I'm going to take Ephramad's Ring. Alright, what if he gives us half of the entire world? I hear that you were bequeathed items that are essential for your nominally short lifespans. You should return home and see them for yourselves. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Y'all gonna teleport? I mean, I saw Magbihu casting stuff, so I assume you can. The Destiny Destroyers! Okay. Destroyers dismissed. Okay. Oh snap, we're getting some end credits here. I like the drawings on the left a lot. Dancing Kickern. Now, as far as this storyline goes, obviously I've dunked on it a couple times. But all in all, it wasn't, it wasn't like it was not fun. Like, it was actually really good fun. And that's the most important thing when playing a game, right? I do wish it were a little more coherent. I do wish it was a little less ridiculous. Hey, look, it's the picture is Odin's. They're feasting in the feasting hall. It's a bunch of goblins, and then Rishfi and the Amnaf. The Tarus are up on the table dancing. Oh, it's the Tengu, the random ass Yagudo storyline that I guess served to set up to tell us about a beast that was chaos-like that the Beastmen fought 500 years ago or something. Yay, the Puppet Masters Guild, essentially. And the Corsairs! Elvin on the right's got some nice boobs. Of course, every female model in this game has nice boobs, so what can you say? Moomor also dancing on a table, fighting Gigas. Well, is Matt in a robot suit? No, he's in a chaos. Matt's in a chaos mock-up suit. Hey, look, it's Valyneral. Schutz and the Velk. Or Schultz or whatever. He showed up once and was like, hey, remember me? And then left. guess that's Jabos and Gloom Phantom's brother. I don't know. Look at this dude. Looks like he's straight off a Horizon server. Good old palette swapped reused asset. Get out of here, Shantato. You had nothing to do with the storyline. Go away. She was in it for like all 5 seconds, I think. At some point. Maybe. Either way, go away. I don't understand your popularity. I don't understand why you got into Cydia. I don't understand you. Go away. Uren Mothran, who was probably the actual hardest fight. I think if we had lost to him when he knocked us down to 1 HP, that fight would have driven me nuts for a couple more days or something. Huh, is Valinor coming back to the kingdom? That picture on the left looks like Valinor come back to the kingdom. It's because like he's got a cape on and he's wearing the Thurund outfit from Adolin. We got Rahal and Karilla on the left, and then Exenmil and Altinia on the right. Royal family up by the throne. Ooh la la, it's hot Cornelia. Walking with Gumba. Those damn escort NPCs from Bastak. Oh yeah, Mithril Musketeers, baby. Oh yeah. And good old Ralgrim, who's supposedly turbo dead now. Good stuff, Cornelia, good stuff. Falling in love with your Galkin boss. Good old Destiny Destroyers, huh? I like this picture a lot. I wonder who did all the artwork stills that we see for 11 these days. Obtained Ephramad's ring. Aw, yeah. And now we immediately go into our equipment setups and start altering them. And more or less, it's gonna be kind of sad to lose out on the store TP. But I think it's totally worth it to just go ahead and slot it into all of our TP and weapon skill setups for physical things. And it might even be worthwhile putting it into our damage taken setups just to keep our accuracy and stuff high. Because, you know, why not, right? Like, it's not like because you're in a damage setup you want to just stop attacking and whatnot. And we can alter our other skill setups as well. And bada bing, bada boom. And also, interestingly, now for our warrior weapon skill setup, because of the extra accuracy from that, because like we were using Flama before, and with the way we have Flama set up, Flama actually was giving us, it was like 8 strength. Because of the Flama set bonus that we were triggering. And I don't... Let's see. I think we'd want to keep the... Well, do we want to keep the pants in there? No. We actually... For the gear we have... Where are you at? I think we want to go ahead and switch over to Soluvia's because of the triple attack and the attack. We lose a little bit of strength over Flama and some dex, but we gain some vitality for Scourge, and let's see, gain some mind for Savage Blade as well, and Let's see. 23 strength, 34 dex, 45 vitality. I'll have to do more direct comparison later, I think, but so 23, 34, 45, 23, 46, 35. Oh yeah, so we definitely, like, we're gonna be losing TP return on weapon skills, but we're gonna gain, we gain multi-attack procs as well as higher vitality for Scourge. But the main thing is the attack. We get to have extra attack now, and in this set, which would be a real big deal. We did lose a little bit of accuracy from losing the 11 dexterity off of the trousers, but I mean, like, look at this, right? We're gonna get 9% triple on weapon skills. Could be a real big deal for some weapon skills. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if that's really ideal or not, but whatever. I'm just happy we beat the story. And now we can walk around proudly. And at speed. He's got 55 accuracy? Is that more than... Yeah, 55 accuracy versus... We probably don't cap haste with them, though. They're really not bad, though. We could full-time those, potentially. Either way, it kind of starts to feel like we're getting to a point where we're so powerful that, like, every swap out we do for gear is just some sort of marginal optimization. But, yeah, so we've beaten the Voracious Resurgence now. But, we actually still have some post cutscenes to get, and rewards to get, and things to check out. And it'll unlock some other things, some other upgrade paths for us. Like now, once we do this next quest, our Gallimaufry cap will go from 100,000 to 1 million. And we'll be able to get Voracious Psyches, which I don't know what they do, but I assume they're for upgrading the weapons. And, yeah. So, hopefully we can get, through this in like the next 30 or 40 minutes. I would love to be completely done with Voracious Resurgence. Okay, yeah, we want to talk to Glowing Hearth. Let me into that there silver knife, Budrow. A message from Sko Unje. I determined that the vessel required can be replicated with the vial of Chaos's blood. You can counteract the corruption that way. By the time for Ragnarok is close at hand, the prime weapons can ascend to their final form at last, but new materials are required. So here's your favorite list of materials. 1 million Gallimaufry, 2 chunks of octahedrite, and 5 Voracious Psyches. Okay. Vial of Chaos's blood is a permanent key item. This vial gives us the foul sentences that the magical energies within were the very lifeblood of chaos. Okay. And if we really wanted to, we could grab some other prime weapons, although none of them really do anything for us. We don't need any more, really. So I don't think it's. I think we were better off just hoarding our Gallimaufry for quite a long time, because we need Gallimaufry not just for not just for prime weapons, but for Empyrean armor upgrades. And I think it's like 70,000 Gallimaufry per Empyrean armor piece that you upgrade. And it makes the Empyrean armor plus 3. It's quite worthwhile. But now we've got to go around and to talk to people. And apparently we have to go talk to Tarnotic and Ultimovopolos. And then we've got to talk to the Manticore Warden in the Boyata Tree. And then Hedrov and Guskin Mines. Then Gumba, Halver, Shantato. Oh, they just had to stick Shantato in here one more time. God damn it. They couldn't resist, you know? They just couldn't resist. Give me a Kraken Club, you bitch. I've just beat the game. Give me a Kraken Club. That is like so far at the other end. Oh my god. And he filled my inventory. What a slut. Alright, we came all the way over here to use the books. So we could go straight to... Wait a second, does that... I don't think that takes me where I want to be. I mean, it kinda does. Eh, we'll see what happens. Tarnotic being one of the guys I gotta visit is kind of annoying. But also, they're about to fuck our inventory with costumes that I don't care about. So I'm kind of irritated by that, but... That's another way, if you don't like the serious mode of stuff, I guess, to feel silly. Some people view 11 as a very silly game, and its storylines as completely preposterous gobbledygook that's not worth taking seriously at all. And I can understand that from one perspective, but I also kind of like, you know, 11 matters to me a lot, so it kind of bugs me when people have that state of mind about it. Okay. Oh yeah, we used to on Blue Mage. We offhand the Hepatazon Sapara most of the time. Honestly, I just had it style locked for the story. I much prefer my other style lock. Because I really like the Justice Sword model. Oh, and I ran the complete wrong way. At least we've got 18% movement speed, so there's that, I guess. What a beautiful ring. Yeah, a lot of people weren't very impressed by this ring because there's some rings you can get from, I think it's Omen, which is an event we haven't even actually set foot in yet. So there's still plenty for me to show off, by the way. But, yeah, it comes from Omen bosses. And it's like there's the Regal ring, the Nikmado ring, and I think there's like some other ring. But basically all those rings, they're strength, dexterity, vitality, and agility plus 10 or something like that. One of them is like all that and then quadruple attack plus 4%. Another is like attack plus 20 on top of the stats. And so people see those rings and they're just like, well, I've already got Regal ring, so FFXI doesn't really seem that impressive to me. Right? Which makes the highlight of this ring the physical damage limit plus for people like that. And then most people, they, you know, thinking like that, they gravitate towards Lekos or Cornelias. But like I said, we haven't been in Omen at all, and you know, we don't have that gear. And then there's also just the fact that people neglect to mention that, like the Regal ring and the Nikmado ring and stuff like that, they have job restrictions. Like there's only like 7 or 8 jobs that can use either of those rings. So FFXI's ring is literally all jobs. So yeah, you're grateful. I wish you would have actually showed up. The brother's quite big, or seems bigger than Gloom Phantom. Budox. Yeah. You're here for my treasure. It's Goblin Recipe Book. Cooking is an expression of love. It's a necessity for everyone looking to eventually settle down and build a family. Goblins are pretty tough. I'll make them something that'll really grab them by the stomach. Oh boy. Goblin cooking, huh? I know you risked your life to protect her. If you were a goblin male, you'd clearly be my favorite to win her hand. Ah, that's it. I'll wear this to my sister's wedding. It smells a bit, but it'll be fine if I air it out first. Maybe that was supposed to be, you'll wear this to my sister's wedding. But basically, yeah, we're getting some joke costumes as like a way of celebrating. And we don't have to throw them away. We still have plenty of space in our second wardrobe. And I've actually been considering buying a third wardrobe already, because our inventory, like I said, has always been at a premium. And that's some consideration that's always on my mind. And now we're going to warp out of here and then go to Guskin. Gotta save a little bit of time. We're already at 1:20. And from some of these, they're going to give us Mott's Concoction, which I believe is 5 job points just for using it. So that'd be pretty nice. Probably just use those on Blue Mage, because why not? We want to use the books. The books, the books, the books. As far as plans for after Voracious Resurgence, well, we still have other peculiar monsters to kill. There's 2 peculiar monsters we haven't killed yet. I have never been an Omen. I've never been in Odyssey. I've never been in... I was gonna say Sheol Jail, but I think Sheol Jail is technically Odyssey. We haven't done Vagary. We haven't done Sinister Rain. Apparently there might be a little bit more to Alluvian Skirmish than I thought. So, someone was saying to get the achievement titles for it, there's like a way that you do multiple floors or something. Then there's campaign battles. There's the Fiat Lux battle we have to get capped campaign rank for. Of course, there's still the Mythic quest line for our Mythic weapon that we haven't actually been working on very much at all. I basically got 5,000 Alexandrite and then just was like, yeah, I'm going to work on other stuff. Because it's like, working on the Mythic, you really don't, it's like all in Ottergon, you don't really do much that gets you like job points or other, other forms of progression, right? Like, what we still got to do for our Mythic is we still got to get Nigel Isle tokens, we've still got to get, you know, 25,000 Alexandrites, we have to do the ZNMs, we have to do the quest lines associated with that after that. And that's a lot of gil, that's a lot of time, and it, you know, it just wasn't on the forefront. But I would like to complete that and show off that quest line. And then other things I'd like to show off is maybe anytime I can get into a party with Apathetic AJ, that might be worth recording. Because he wants, there's all these Unity notorious monsters he wants to kill. And since we're done with storylines, or gonna be done with storylines here, you know, the only thing left to us really is the game. And that, at its core, that's what 11 is. It's going around killing notorious monsters, getting gear, sets, you know. A lot of 11 YouTube channels dedicate themselves specifically to ambuscade guides and things like that. Now, I guess we could do that. I mean, I do have other games I want to Let's Play, so, like, I mean, I'm in no hurry to get to them, but we will reach a point where 11 uploads slow down or you know, disappear. So we are getting towards the end of videos for this game. Yep, I'm the 101st follower. Other day he was visited by a mighty demon. Definitely be His Majesty's 102nd follower. Demon brought an impressive crown and Dazbog be named king. Greetings, fine citizens. Make way for King Dazbog. Hey, is that a glory crown? If I had known we were dressing in crowns, I would have put mine on. The revered King Tarav's crown is a gift from Odin. Once worn by an ancient Meeble king. I didn't feel the need to pretend to be all regal. Appearances are important. Okay. Well, I do plan to do some Meeble burrows, so... Yep, there's our level 1 hand-to-hand style lock that... I guess they look like... It looks like a little Meeble that's like upside down. I guess we could use that on Monk or something. Let's see. Well... Do I got any of my teleportation staves anywhere? I do! Come here, Cobra Staff. You're gonna help me out. I guess we'll just stand still and try to organize my desperately destroyed inventory here. Okay, that'll do. Oh, actually, here, get in there. It's funny, all these style lock items, like, I know some people really like them, but to me it almost feels like a punishment. It's like, here's inventory -6. Buy our Mog wardrobes. It's kind of hard to believe we've come so far. And 11. Like, you know, just last year, just last Christmas, I was still level 75 capped and, you know, dorking around and just, you know, doing the game really slowly. And 2023, you know, it's like we kicked it into overdrive and we just got so much. And like, really, there's still so much for us to get too. Like, I've seen some people bring some weapons and things and gear sets out of the Shield jail, the Odyssey, and it makes me drool. Some of it's very, very powerful. There was a great katana I saw the other day called the Gekie, and it's apparently 300 base damage, increases the duration of meditate by 4 seconds, or 4 ticks or something, and it has a ridiculous amount of accuracy, attack, strength, can be augmented to have more strength, damage, and accuracy, and then it's like some other really good effect on it. I was like, dude, that beats the pants off my Nekiri Maru. You know, how do I get it? It's like, oh, I gotta kill this shark in Odyssey. And if I kill the shark in Odyssey 10 times, I can buy it for 450k gil. I'm just like, that would be a steal if I could actually do Odyssey. I've never done Odyssey, though. I don't know very much about it. My brother was telling me that basically Odyssey is like, I think there's no sub-jobs, and it's 6 people, and like, there's this thing in it called Moogle Mastery levels, which make your trusts ridiculously strong or something. I know you. So how have you been? I'm catching all the sunlight I want here. My spots are also looking better than ever, too. Although I do find that I'm quite lonely here. Odin gave me a magical mirror. The reflection in that mirror was the Mandragora with clearly defined spots. What's more, the mirror said that I'm not a Mandragora, but actually a Citrulus. You see, it happened just a short time ago. Mirror, mirror, oh tell me so. What exactly is a Citrulus? It was the ancestor of the Mandragora species that existed long, long ago. Long ago? Then how am I alive now? There's a sudden reversion to your primal form. This is a rather unusual situation. How come nobody ever told me about this? It was hard to discern your kind from your colors alone. The goblins and humans can tell, however. This Mandragora has more existential angst than anyone else in this damn game. Only living Citrulus, though. The loneliness can be rather crushing. It was all in vain, huh? Pee 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 pee. Aw, the other Mandragoras are helping him out. Bruh, that is another Citrulus. Take another look in this mirror. Wait just a moment. Maybe it's not so rare after all. I hope you make a similar sound someday. And they gave me his Citrulus suit. Okay. So now we gotta go... Well, where do we gotta go? Oh, so Gumba, Halver, and Shantato. And then Dancing Wolf and Rabayo. Although apparently Dancing Wolf and Rabayo requires the Carbuncle Debacle quest? What? What is the Carbuncle Debacle? Oh, is that Summoner AF? Because we've done that. Looks like Summoner AF. It says rewards level 60 Summoner Horn. We've done that, so... Should be no problem for us. Dun 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 dun! The real question is can we get all these epilogue cutscenes in? Sup, Gumba? Odin came to you in a dream. He once again bequeathed to me the power of his eye. I don't feel there's a need for the memories of the Galka to be passed down anymore? Huh. Seems that it's important to monitor the movements of his nemesis, Alexander. Huh. Aww. Aww. Obtain Mott's concoction. Do you got anything to say after that? Okay. Neat. That's funny, I'm still not used to seeing Geo and Rune asked for in shouts. And so whenever I see that, I'm just like a little bit taken aback. I'm like, oh, what? 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 Let's go hit up Winders next, because Shantato annoys me and I want her out of my fucking storyline. Like, I can't even remember, like, I think maybe she talked to us about Urin Mafrin, like, once during the course of this questline, and other than that, I don't remember where she was relevant. And I'm not sure why we're running to her. Well, I guess the Winterstark, right? Like, we had to get the... maybe the fashion contest, too? Something like that. Alright, bitch. Rhyme at me. And I bet you better actually rhyme. You better not just get words that are close. How impressive, huh? A demon messenger regaled me with the whole story. You're not rhyming at all. How you joined forces with the Beastmen to defeat Chaos and the Maelstrom Mage, Garazu Horeizu. If you'd not have worked so hard, you could have asked for our help, you know. Although, despite my shock, I must say that I am also somewhat in awe. What? She didn't rhyme at all. She didn't rhyme at all. What? Now then, I would like to hear every last detail of the ordeal from the one who lived it. Just what kind of magic did they use? And what was the battle itself like? You're not... She's not... This is not Shantato. She is not rhyming. She's not even trying to rhyme. Actual souls, yep. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. A long history in Ottergon, huh? Man, this is so weird seeing Shantato talk without rhyming at all. I'm fucking speckled dorked here, man. Like, I can't even do my running joke. Wow. Huh. Wild, she didn't rhyme at all. Completely crazy. Does she say anything else? Okay, so we got 2 of those now. And so now we just have to go to Halver and then to Dancing Wolf, and we'll be done. Come on, load in. Greetings, Compland. The other day, a strange man claiming to be a messenger from the underworld paid me a visit late at night. It took until morning, but he told me of your tales of adventure. He told me about the World Eater Egg, Chaos, the Maelstrom Mage, Garazu Horeizu. I heard you eliminated the traitors and defended both of the lands of Valhalla and Vana'diel. So what he said is true. I took it upon myself to report the news to the king and the rest of the royal family. That reminds me, Prince Trion should be back by now. I shall take you to him. Ah, your timing is impeccable. I wasn't sure if we could trust the messenger that visited Halver. However, I can tell from the look on your face that everything he said about you was true. As such, I too must offer my gratitude for your service. The World Eater Egg, the Maelstrom Mage, Garazu Horeizu, your battle against Chaos. You have walked a most difficult path. I suppose this means that you safely defended Valhalla and the souls of the heroes that reside there? I imagine that the souls of many of our knights must reside there as well. I suppose the day I meet them in person will come eventually. I must endeavor to prepare for the moment when it finally arrives. Ah yes, while you were accompanied by that group of beastmen, we formed an alliance with the other 2 nations and have been conducting research alongside them. We wish to see what kind of effect the Maelstrom Mage and Chaos have had on Vana'diel. Perhaps the most obvious example is the presence of the dead that still wander the land. After that would-be mage Uren Mafrind, who is being pursued by Atilia as we speak. As everyone is well aware, he was the Maelstrom Mage's disciple. We are sharing intelligence with the Federation of Wonders regarding the matter and plan to deal with him together. Lastly, in regards to the beastmen, especially the orcs of the Razawa continent to the north, Exenmil reports that several ships have been spotted in the Nostu Ocean, headed for Razawa. It would seem that they are returning to the Orcish Empire. However, it is unclear if this is an effort to regroup their forces or merely a resupply mission. As such, we may be asking for your assistance again in the near future. I hope that we can count on your cooperation. That's enough for now. It's time for you to free your mind of thought and simply rest after such a long ordeal. Your new adventures can wait for the time being. Okay. Seems legit. So now we just gotta go to Dancing Wolf and Rabio. Although I didn't think that we had lost that orb, I thought we still had it. Like, didn't we need it in order to make our prime at all? Well, I guess we'll find out. Maybe someone on the wiki just added it here as some sort of silliness. I received word from the Musketeers regarding Raybram's passing. He was entrusted with an important destiny that could not be borne by any other. His success means that his life had meaning. As a Galka, I shall silently pray for him. Raybram. Where have I heard that name before? I feel as if I am forgetting something important. You know who I am, adventurer? Yes, of course. I figured as much. I guess my magic did not work against you. Hold on, I feel as if we've fought before. Oh, that's it. Now I remember. You and your little friend stood in my way before I could complete my mission. The gate to the underworld, the Galka, that demon. Wait, the power source. Where's my orb? I'll be taking that orb back right now. Well, what? It's nearly empty. I had more than enough life magic to resurrect my master. What did you do? What happened to its power? This can't be. My wise and powerful master, Garazu Horeizu. You say he was devoured by chaos? I find that hard to believe. No, I refuse to believe. I devoted my life to serving the family. If I can gather enough power, even more power than before. Find Urin Mafrin's orb lying on the ground. Okay, well, that seemed kind of pointless as far as epilogues go. Okay, well, that's the last NPC we had to visit. So, that's it. That's everything. That's the Voracious Resurgence completed. I got the title Astral Aligner. How about that? Oh, it's 50 job points. Well, even better. Maybe I should have used them on Warrior. Oh well. I'll take it. I mean, I want job points on Blue Mage anyway, so... that's gonna double our, Hey. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. And, next time, I guess it'll be mostly gameplay and weird places we haven't been before still. So, until then.